All right, no rest for the weary. I just finished sessions with my clients, then I finished uploading the 4 videos, and I thought I was done for the day. And lo and behold, once again, we have our Indian. It's bloody hell. You know the time right now here in Thailand. It's here. Have a look. 2:33, 2:33 in the morning, and well, our Indians never stop to achieve wonders. Our Indians. So, since so many of you say, "Oh, you're anti-Indian," you are only referring racist papers from racist countries. Okay, I thought I would refer a Indian media company that reported this. By the way, I knew about this incident some time ago, but I decided, okay, I'll give it a break, not speak about Indians. But guess what? It's literally everywhere. And I've seen the video. I want you to search on YouTube. They actually show the Indian guy, and he's actually crying. He's actually sobbing. And for those of you who'd, say, ha ha ha, see, he's sobbing, yuck, man, he's sobbing, or show disgust. Let me tell you that in Thailand, the jails, the prisons, they are not a laughing matter. In fact, they are much more scary, much more horrible, much more painful than what it is in India. In fact, if you can, just type on the YouTube search bar, tiger prison, tiger. Let me just do it for you now. Tiger prison, Thailand. Tiger prison in Thailand. Ban Kwan Central Prison, one of the most scary prison in the world. In fact, there are books written, and I'll tell you. See, I'm doing it right now. If you can see Tiger Prison Thailand, you open up, say, YouTube, and you just copy paste it there. Tiger Prison Thailand. Just press enter, and I'll tell you. It's called Hilton Prison. Yeah, the Bangkok Hilton Prison. The number of videos that there are, the number of documentaries, it will scare the daylights out of you. It is that horrifying. I'll give you just one story, and I'll tell you it's pretty shocking and pretty graphic. There is this book which I did a book review. If you go to YouTube and you type the book review, the most shocking, graphic, and grotesque true story ever I've read. So just type in the Google search Loy Machedo damage done book review. I'll tell you, you will be horrified with how with what I describe in what is written in that book. I'll just give one example, just one, and it's taken from the book. There is this guy. They are in the prison. They are in Bangkok Hilton prison, and they are in one of the worst areas where there is actual sewage. You're kept there. It's crammed with hardly any cloth to separate people, and there is one guy who's screaming in immense pain, so badly that this guy is like, I have to see what is happening. Like, why is this guy screaming? And he goes to the guy, and the guy is like literally clutching his face, and he's screaming in pain. And then he just moves and tell me what happened. Tell me what happened. Finally, when he moves, he sees. I think it is his neck. His neck is swollen, and there is something moving. There is actually something moving beneath his skin, and it's like an alien movie, and he doesn't know what the hell is that, and it's moving. And finally, what he does is he takes an object that was down and tries to cut it open. And once he cuts it open, worms, flesh-eating worms, they all come out because his body was rotting from inside. It's something that and there are so many more examples. So horrifying, so horrifying. Just give one more. In that prison, you are literally eating food that is thrown with sewage mixed in that at times. It is like if you have to go and crap somewhere, go and, answer nature's call. It's like in front of everyone. Okay, you're just, it's raised, and there are maybe 100 people just there. There's no place. You're sweating, and you're literally this way, sitting with people, and you'll just have to go and, you know, shit openly in front of everyone. And one other example, I'll give last one, which will scare the daylights out of you. Punishment, as per this book, punishment is if the prison guard finds you in violation for anything, you are made to step into a sewage tank filled with human fecal matter, and you're kept until it is up here, up here. Okay, if you move a little bit, the sewage will, go inside, and you're made to stand there for afternoon, the whole afternoon heat. That is the prison of Thailand, the most scary prisons in the world. Yet, despite this being public, despite this being one of the most scary experiences, yet people break the law in Thailand. They bring drugs, hard drugs, which, once you land at the airport, it is explicitly said, do not bring even a tiny dot of anything that is illegal. Now, obviously, this guy here, for stealing, he's not going to go to Bangkok Hilton prison, okay, for stealing. But just think what I've told you. If the prisons are so horrific, so terrible, you really have to be mad. Mad is an understatement to commit a crime in Thailand. You have to be a very special human being. It's like mentally you have to be off your cookie. In fact, when they catch, still they catch every single day. They catch. There's this term mules, or they'll people who smuggle drugs from Australia, from Netherlands, from Germany, from different parts of the world, USA, whatever. They think, just like how it is in Germany or USA, the prisons are like, you're given a nice place to stay, nice roomy place, very clean, good food to eat, or average food, healthy living conditions. What they are not aware is the prisons here will make you cry tears of blood. The prisons in US, or these Western countries, is like staying in a five-star hotel when you compare it to the life that they're going to endure in the prisons of Thailand. And I'll tell you this, it is not the place you want to be. In fact, people, you can even Google search this, people who have come out of the prison after spending 30 years, they look back on their life and they say, I don't know what I was thinking. This guy, this Indian tourist, he comes down all the way to Thailand to commit a crime, and that also for 16,000 Indian rupees. Okay, let me just give you USD to Thai baht. So, no, sorry, USD to INR. Okay, so he stole 16,000 rupees, which is $185. Or $185, just 185. He is going to spend, I do not know how many months, in one of the most horrific prisons in the world. Obviously, it's not going to be as terrifying and horrible as Bangkok Hilton, but I don't think he's going to be staying in a nice little decent accommodation. I don't think he's going to have a bed. I don't think he's going to have ventilation. I don't think he's going to have like a television, TV, or anything. He's just going to be put in a room, and maybe if he's actually in one of those prisons, he's going to be like where they can cram in 20, maybe there'll be 50. You should not want to commit a crime in these countries. And many people say, oh, it's inhuman. No, no, sorry. That is how they treat criminals. You should not come to this country to commit a crime. Do not come here to commit a crime. Do not come here to do all this nonsense. This 34-year-old man, young man, He was intoxicated. Here's another problem. Our Indians do not know how to handle alcohol in their system. He was intoxicated. He didn't know how to handle himself. And he went with this 27-year-old transgender female whose name was Nong Ploy. Like I told you, this news was old, July 18th. It was all over Thailand. So he goes with her to a hotel room. They'd met at an Indian theme pub. They struck a conversation. They said, okay, we'll go have a good time together. He convinced her, okay, you go take a shower. And when she was taking a shower, this guy started digging into a bag and all that stuff. And when she came out, she felt something was suspicious. She checked her bag and found out money was missing. And when she wanted to leave the room, obviously maybe to complain to the police and all that, this guy, he stopped her, obviously because he was drunk, maybe he was forcing himself on her. And she started to scream and shout. And before you know it, the cops were, she was screaming and shouting. Then the hotel staff, they alerted the police because, maybe he's trying to kill her, maybe her life is in danger. And they said that he is possibly under the influence of drugs because he was displaying erratic behavior. In fact, if you see the video, there's a video shots, I think it's from Brute. He's crying. He's actually crying when he's being interrogated. They don't show his face. Okay. So now an investigation has been launched, and if he's found guilty, and I'll tell you, in Thailand, everywhere there is a CCTV. There's CCTV and they take the footage. Every single place. Don't think you can come to this country and commit a crime. I can assure you this much, that his life is, at least until he is sent back home, his life is going to be pure hell. He's going to wish he never did this. He's going to wish he never gets intoxicated. In fact, he'll wish he never left India. And same as per Mint, there is another case of a 38-year-old. Once again, our Indians destroying their name and reputation globally. And this guy steals 3.5 lakhs rupees worth from 14 shops at Singapore's jewel Changi Airport before running out of the country. It was around something like $1,500. I'll just type it out to USD. That's around $4,000. Yeah, sorry, $4,000 worth he has stolen, and he ran away. The Singapore police force confirmed his arrest and press release on July 23rd. He is expected to be charged with fraudulent possession of property. CCTV footage revealed the man stealing and leaving the shop without paying. Offenders should not think they are able to evade capture by quickly boarding a flight. Now, whether these guys get caught or they don't get caught, which most probably they will get caught. But you see what it is doing to the Indian reputation globally. You see how it is destroying the very fact. If you tell anyone, I'm an Indian, it's the association. See, I've always told you this. Many of you tell me, oh, Loy, all Indians are not like this. There are 1.5 billion, or you just for one. See, white sheet, black dot. In the whole white sheet, there's just one black dot. What your eyes will notice? Your eyes will notice a black dot. So it takes only one to ruin the name of the entire community, the entire society, the entire, whichever religion, wherever, whichever background. If you're Gujarati, all the Gujaratis get that name. If you're Sindhi, all the Sindhis get that name. You're Keralite, all the Keralites get. And here's another problem. It's not one dot. It's many, many, many dots, and it's many times, and it's quite frequently. And because of this, now, anytime you fly down anywhere and you tell them, if people ask you, where are you from? Where are you from? The minute you say, I'm from India, just look at their reaction. Don't take my word. Any foreigner asks you, which country are you from? And the minute you say, India, just look at their reaction. I will not say anything because you have this habit of, hey, anti-Indian, anti-this, anti-that. Akshay Kumar says, no. When I show my passport, they say, oh, Modi's country. Yeah. with all this? Modi's country, BJP, Akshay Kumar's country. I told you, I've told you this. White sheet, black dot. It just takes one person to ruin the name of the entire community, entire culture, background, tradition. And as long as you have news like this coming out, and that also from an Indian outlet, it's anyway known all over Thailand. I told you, this was not a new incident. It's just going to ruin the names of all the Indians. Hardcore, what they call them, bucks, bhakts, blind followers are going to say, no, India, we are Indian, you're racist. Yeah, when you travel, just tell people, I'm Indian. Baba, I'm Indian. Have a look at how they look at you. I don't have to do anything. Do it to yourself. Anyway, decided to make this video and finish it off once and for all. Feel free, comment down below. I don't know what you want to say. How will you justify this? But I can tell you this. This doesn't help. Good, bad, ugly, feel free, comment down below. This is me signing off. You guys take care.